This morning, multiple people are shot at the Rockford Ridge Apartments in Rockford. That's in the 3500 block of Elm Street. Rockford police tweeted about the shooting just after 3 o'clock this morning. Here's a look at the scene and what it looked like this morning. We do have limited information at this time as to what happened or the extent of the injuries of the victims. We will keep you updated when more information is available on air and online.